Hi, in today's video I would like to introduce you a very nice geometry problem involving circles. Here is a three circles with the following radiuses: the big square with a radius x plus 1, the middle one x minus 1, and the small one is x minus 4. Okay, all circles are connected, making the tangent line at the specific points. So, and also there is a horizontal tangent line on the bottom of these circles touching 3 points. From the first tangent line there is a distance a between middle square and the small square, and there is a distance b from the small square and the big square. Okay, I'm going to calculate x as a measurement of this radius. Okay, so let's go ahead, pause this video. If you would like to give a try to this problem, when you worry, come back to see the full solution. Okay, let's jump into the solution now. I'm going to drop off this line on the horizontal line, making 90 degree. Also from this line I'm going to transpose this line. I'm going to draw this line making the angle of 90 degrees. This line is going through this point to this point. Also I'm going to drop off this line on the horizontal line, making 90 degrees as well, making the right triangle. And also I'm going to draw this line going through this point to this point, making 90 degrees as well. And then we have the rectangle. I'm going to apply the Pythagorean theorem. If you take a look at this distance equal radius of this big square minus this distance, which is the radius of the small square. Okay, so that's mean this distance here is a x minus 4. This distance right here equal to the radius of this middle square minus this radius of the small square, which is x minus 4. So now I'm going to apply Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. I have this distance, which is the radius of this small circle plus the radius of this big square, which is x minus 4 plus x plus 1 quinary square equal to this distance quinary square plus this distance. This distance, as we said, this is a radius of this big square minus this distance, which is x plus 1 minus x with this minus become plus 4 quinary square plus this distance, which is b square. I'm going to apply Pythagorean theorem on this triangle as well. I have this distance, which is x minus 1 plus x minus 4, x minus 1 plus x minus 4 quinary square. This distance equal to the radius of this middle square plus the radius of the small square, equal to this distance, which is a square, plus this distance. This distance is a radius of this circle, middle circle, minus this distance, which is x minus 4. So we'll get x minus 1 plus x minus 1 minus x with this minus become plus quinary square. Okay, now I'm going to simplify this calculation. For the first, this is first equation, this is second equation. Okay, by simplifying the first equation is giving us x plus x, which is 2x minus 3. Okay, quinary square equal to x minus x will be cancelled out. I will get 4 plus 1, which is 5, which is 25. Okay, plus b square. For the second equation I have x plus x, which is 2x minus 1 plus 4, which is minus 5 quinary square equal to a square. X will be cancelled out because we have one is positive, the other one is negative. I'm going to cancel out x. I will get 4 minus 1, which is 3, which is 9. I'm going to look for another triangle. I'm going to create another triangle. If you take a look at here, I'm going to go through this point to this point. Okay, and then from this point to this point, this is a radius of the small circle, because both share the tangent line at the same point, and this line going through the same point. Okay, so this distance is a radius of this circle, and this distance is a radius of this big square. Okay, so this one is a x plus 1, this one is a x minus 1. I'm going to draw parallel this line from this point to this point, making the angle of 90 degrees. Okay, now I'm allowed to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. Okay, so I'm going to figure out this distance. This distance is a radius of this big square minus the radius of this middle square, which is x plus 1 minus x minus 1. Okay, so I will get this distance, which is x minus 1 plus x plus 1 quadratic square equal to this distance, which is a plus b quadratic square, plus this distance, which is the radius of this big square, which is x plus 1 minus the radius of this middle square, which is minus x, with this minus become plus 1 quadratic square. I'm going to simplify this equation, so I will get 2x, 1 it will be cancelled out. I will get 2x quadratic square. I will get a plus b quadratic square. The x will be cancelled out because one is positive, the other one is negative. 1 plus 1, which is 2, 2 quadratic square, which is 4. So this one become 4x squared. Okay, now I have three following equations. I have the first equation, which is 2x minus 3 quadratic square equal to 25 plus b squared. The second equation, I get 2x minus 5 quadratic square equal to a square plus 9. The last equation, I get 4x squared equal to a plus b quadratic square plus 4. Okay, I'm going to simplify these equations. I'm going to factor out these three equations. The first equation, I get 4x squared minus 2 times 3, 6. 6 is times 2, which is minus 12x plus 9, 3 quadratic square equal to 25 plus b square. For the second equation, I get 4x squared minus 20x plus 25 equal to a squared plus 9. Okay, for the last equation, I get 4x squared equal to a squared plus 2 times ab plus b squared plus 4. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to simplify this one more. I'm going to simplify this one more by moving 9 over to the other side. I will get 4x squared minus 12x equal to 25 minus 9, which is 16 plus b squared. And then the second equation, I will get 4x squared minus 20x. I'm going to simplify the second equation by moving over 9 to the left side of this equation. I get 25 minus 9, which is 16, plus 16 equal to a square. Okay, For the last equation, I get 4x squared equal to a squared plus 2 times ab plus b squared plus 4. Okay, I'm going to move these three equations over here and simplify more. I'm going to add the first equation on the second equation. This is first equation, this is second equation, this is third equation. I'm going to add the first equation on the second equation to see what's the expression. If I'm doing that, 4x squared plus 4x squared will get 8x squared minus 12x minus 20x, which is minus 32x. 16 and 16 will be cancelled out. 16 it will be cancelled out from both equations, and I will get equal to a squared plus b squared. The third equation, I get 4x squared equal to a squared plus 2 times ab plus b squared plus 4. Okay, I have these two equations. What I'm going to do now, if you take a look at here, I have a squared plus b squared, I have a squared plus b squared. I'm going to plug the first equation into the second equation by replacing a squared plus b squared with its value. Okay, so we'll get the second equation, 4x squared equal to a squared plus b squared, which is this value, which is 8x squared minus 32x plus 2 times ab plus 4. Okay, I'm going to move over these terms to the left hand side of this equation. I will get minus 4x squared plus 32x minus 4 equal 2 times ab. Equivalent, I'm going to simplify this one more. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. I will get minus 2x squared plus 16x minus 2 equal to ab. Okay, we have ab equal to 3x squared as the first condition. Okay, so now I'm going to plug the ab with its value. I will get minus 2x squared plus 16x minus 2 equal to 3x squared. I'm going to move over 3x squared to the left hand side of this equation. I will get minus 5x squared plus 16x minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, this equation became on the form of the form quadratic. I'm going to clean up the board and solve this equation. Okay, so the last board I was working on these three equations, I came up with this form quadratic equation. I'm going to multiply all terms by minus sign. 5x squared minus 16x plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, I'm going to calculate delta equal to b squared, which is 16 squared, which is 156, minus 4 times ac. 5 times 2 is 10. It's 10. I will get 156 minus 40, which is 116. Okay, so we'll calculate x. We'll have two solutions, x1, which is minus b, which is 16, plus square root of 116 over 10, or x2 equal to 16 minus square root of 116 over 10. x1 equals 16, 116 equal to 2 is multiplied by 116 equal to square root of 29. Okay, over 10. The other one I will get 16 minus 2 square root of 29 over 10. So that's mean 8 plus square root of 29 over 5. The other one I will get 8 minus square root of 29 over 5. After solving this equation, we came up with two positive solutions. It's a problem because we cannot put two solutions in the distance, because the distance must be only one solution, but we are confusing which one will be the solution of this equation and put it as a distance of this radius. I'm going to try the small solution and plug it into this equation to see what's giving us. So we have original equation, which is 8x squared minus 32x equal to a squared plus b squared. Okay, we know this number is a positive number. Okay, I'm going to plug x with its value. Let's take the second solution, put it here. I get 8 minus square root of 29 over 5 quantity square minus 32 is multiplied by 8 minus square root of 29 over 5, okay, equal to a square plus b square. Okay, I'm going to put 8 minus square root of 29 over 5 as a common factor. I will have minus square root of 29 over 5 is multiplied by 8 minus square root of minus 20 is multiplied by 8 minus square root of 29 over 5 itself minus 32 equal to a square plus b square. Okay, so we'll have minus 8 square root of 29 over 5. I'm going to simplify this one. I will have 8 minus square root of 29. 5 is multiplied by 32. I get 160. Okay, equal to this number here. I will take minus sign outside of this one. I will get minus is multiplied by 8 minus square root of 29 over 5 is multiplied by 160 plus square root of 29 minus 8 over 5. Okay, this number is positive, this is positive, but this one is positive as well. We have minus sign in the front, that means the whole term is negative, but we have this term equal to a square plus b square, which is positive, which is contradiction. Okay, now x2 as a solution will be eliminated. Okay, so we'll have only one solution, which is this one. So x equal to 8 plus square root of 29 over 5. This is the distance x of this radius. I have done with this problem. Just consider subscribe. If you have any question or suggest, just put it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in next video. Bye.